Three people voted me, like not even top three.
Right.
Crazy. Their credentials need to be taken away. I'm not even mad at the I think I got 1 second place and 2 third place. I'm not even mad at that, but to not be top three is crazy.
Do you use something like that, the not getting those votes as motivation or anything?
Nah, I don't care. It's all fun. But your credentials should be checked. 1000%. 1000%. Was he?
I'm not a voter.
No,
I'm not a voter.
Nah, those credentials need to be checked. Not top three. It's crazy. But I mean, I don't use it as motivation, but that's I'm just poking fun. But yeah, no, they seriously need to be looked at. For sure.
91 first place votes though to have this kind of emergence this year where the rest of the league kind of gets to see and recognize what you're capable of. What does that mean to you?
Oh, I mean, it's great. Obviously, I'm continue to put the work in that we've already put in, but the recognition is I'm definitely grateful for it. It's not going to change anything that we do though. But.
What do you attribute the evolution of your game to? I know you mentioned the work.
Yeah. I mean, Luke has been big for me. This summer, I think we worked together for a month and a half, almost 2 months, from when Mike got hired. So I think he was definitely big in my development.
Well, what do you work on that helps you late in games specifically?
Oh, late in games. I mean, I said before, like, you just can't be afraid to fail. I think it's more so a mentality than really anything you work on. I think everybody wants to be in position to hit game winners, but when that time comes, if you're really ready, it'll show. And I'm just, like I said, you can't be afraid to fail. I'm fine if I miss. I'm fine with it because I know if the opportunity presents itself again, I know I have a chance to make it.
Darren, no sooner than it was announced that you was the winner, TNT had you on television. Did you expect to win it at that time, or how did that go down?
So like that, I think they had all three of us like on a Zoom ready, but I was expecting to win it. Like from what went on this season, is not even being cocky. Seeing the numbers and seeing what it is, I think we knew that I was winning it. So I was ready to go on.
Do you think your game has taken a big jump this year? Or do you think just the team record has taken the big jump so more people are noticing what you've been doing all your entire career?
I think I've been better this year than in previous years, but I do think that the team success is what is why the recognition is coming. So yes, I feel like I played better, but if we were losing, then it wouldn't matter. So team success, I think, is big, and for me, I go out there and I want to do anything possible to help my team win.
At what point this season did you realize like the fruits of your labor were really paying off? Is there like a game or a specific play?
Not necessarily, but just through the course of the year, even after the 0-4 start, we felt like we were a good team. And then when we went on our 7-game win streak early on, at that moment I was like, I wasn't thinking about myself, but I was thinking this could be the year that we won, break the streak. But two, like we're a good team. We can go out there and compete with anybody.
How much of it is just building off of that confidence?
Oh, it's a lot. I mean, once Mike came in here, he held everybody accountable, but he also gave everybody a sense of confidence, and we want to go out there with a sense of urgency. We felt that we were a good team, but we knew what we needed to work on.
Mike could be named Coach of the Year later today. What has been most impressive to you about his work with this team this year?
Just how attention to detail he is. We can have a really good game. He'll say, well, if I can nitpick, then he'll pick something apart. But I mean, we've played well these first 2 games, and we're still in here. We're still watching film. We're still working on what we can be better at, both offensively and defensively.
How'd Jonas look in practice today?
Oh, he looked good. I actually asked him, and he was like, he was sore yesterday. So, but y'all know him. If he was hurting even more, he'd probably still play. So.
Darren, what was your reaction to the league's decision? How does it change tomorrow?
Truthfully, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think he'd get suspended, but at the end of the day, it doesn't change anything for us. Obviously, he's a big part of their defense. He's probably the best defensive anchor in the league as far as what he does, being switchable, just commanding everything. He picks out everything that you're doing. But for us, whenever you go play in someone else's building, stars play better, but role players usually play best at home. So it's going to be a tough game.
Mike's kind of downplayed the idea of his familiarity really helping you guys. Saying, teams typically know each other really well in the playoffs regardless. But the way you guys seem to defending, you mentioned attention to detail. It seems like that attention to detail has been really prevalent. How is Mike's knowledge of what they do help you guys defend that?
Yeah, it's been big. Him, LB, Luke, HB, we have a ton of guys that have been there before and that have won in that system before. So a lot of, not necessarily secrets, but what they do, we have a heads up on, and we just try to limit the open looks from all of them, but especially Steph and Clay. You know, when Steph or Clay get off the ball, that's when the game starts, and we're just kind of trying to key in on that. It's not necessarily, at times we face guard Steph, but you know, we don't want to do it the whole game all over the court because then it opens up everybody else.
Have you been amused by just the coverage over the series? You know,
I've been on Race's Instagram. You know, she interacts with you guys, so I see a lot of it. Yeah, it's Zach Howell was like, he deleted Twitter yesterday, day before yesterday. No, it was yesterday. Yesterday, because he saw like what was going on. I was like, y'all was reading all that shit. It's a lot going on in social media.
in like an amusing way. I mean, you use it as fuel. Do you use it as?
No, I don't use it as fuel, but it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Are there any special conversations because of it?
Not necessarily. Like we saw what's being said, but like it's not like one or two guys will talk about it here and there, get a laugh, and then move on. There's nothing crazy.
JJ Redick had mentioned that he feels like some of your guys' plays have been dirty.
Oh, my bad.
I think some of your guys' plays have been dirty defensively. What's your reaction to that? How do you feel like you guys handled that physicality?
I felt like we brought the physicality the first two games from the jump. You know, one thing Jordy always says is you finish the game how you started, and I think both of the games, their first possession, they turned the ball over. So I think we're coming out and we're bringing the physicality first. If fouls are called, then we adjust. But I think we've started the game well defensively both games.
And do you think it's crossed the line?
Domas got a tag. I don't think we've gotten a flagrant. No.
Deanna, what have you liked from the first two games that you hope that your team carries over to game 3?
Defense. I mean, we haven't. I don't know how many threes we made the second game, but like we haven't shot the ball particularly well from three. First game we still scored over 120, but last game I think we won with our defense, and I think we had 20 points in transition. So just continuing to get stops and getting out and running. Usually you shoot better at home, so maybe we don't shoot as well as we have, but we haven't shot the ball well anyway. So we have to hang our hat on defense and just trying to be able to get stops and defend without fouling.
Do you expect him to be officiated differently, and if that's the case, how Domas do you?
Domas is officiated differently from everybody in the league already. So.
Right, but I mean, obviously with them.
As far as him getting fouls called?
Yeah, I mean them drawing attention and how you have to be prepared for that.
I don't know. I mean, he's had some foul trouble throughout the season, so if it does happen, we will adjust, or if it's next man up.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Are you still effing nice?
Oh, for sure.
Say it with gusto, G-Man.
Come on now.
About the award. Thank you.